Welcome back. I'm MTG Joe, and today we're going to be playing some Mono U Aggro. Just before we get started, just a reminder, if you're liking the content or you want to find ways to help support, if you can hit the subscribe button, it goes a long way to just ensuring I can get enough audience to just keep going. Try to get more videos out, a couple different deck styles, and the subscriber count would be great. You can also follow me on Twitter at MTG_Joe2. It'd be really great to just get that support from the viewers. So today we're going to be playing some Mono U Aggro in traditional rank best of 3. I think this deck's actually pretty well situated right now, with a lot of the control decks in the format, especially in the ranked. Being able to apply early pressure with a variety of 1-drops and then holding up a lot of counter disruption has been quite successful when I've been playing Jeskai, as well as some of the other controls. As well as it does have game against some of the other decks. That hand doesn't do enough. We'll try this one out. Here we do want a second land ideally. So if they don't have shock, we can obsession, and we have 2 draws next turn. Maybe Esper. So best case here, was hoping for a land. We are being quite aggressive with 18. We really don't need much to get going, so it looks like Esper. Unsure at this time. Okay, so this looks like more of the mid-range build. Hit in, try to find another land. So here, I think we just play it safe. We can spell pierce if they do have removal. If not, we can opt. We also have dive down depending on what they play. Here I'm actually, that's fine. They want to take the opt, they can. So the addition of Pteramander or Pteramander, Salamander Drake goes a long way in this deck. It's another 1-mana threat that just scales to the late game as well, 5/5, which you've pretty much always just get for 1 mana in this deck. Really what you want is some evasive threats. So we're playing 3 of Mist-Cloak, 4 of Siren Stormtamer, 4 Commanders, 4 of Tempest Djinn, the 3-mana creature, and then we're trying 1 of the Faerie Duelist, I think it was. It's the flash 1/2 flyer that weakens attacking creatures, but it's more just so we can hold up counters. Here I actually don't mind that. We'll keep the other Curious Obsession. Hey, perfect. And then we have the Merfolk Tricksters as well. So now we're rolling, drawing 2 cards a turn with protection. Next turn. So I do think we need to go back up to 19 lands. It's quite greedy to keep. Basilica Bellhaunt is quite rough here. We discard, we can discard Chart a Course. Land off the top's actually pretty good. So we are all in on this Herald. We'll draw 3 cards a turn now. We are not enough there, so we're actually just going to end the turn here. We'll discard one of the Tamers. Depending what they play, so we will counter here. Why didn't it allow us? Okay, that's a bug. Should have been able to put a counter on this. So here we'll just throw out some dorks. Just want to be able to block. We could counter whatever they play. We do have sleep in the sideboard for this matchup. Yeah, that's a no on our part. So here, I think we're fine. Just going like that. Merfolk Trickster is really good here. We can tap on their attack step. If we could draw a second one, that'd be even better. End turn here. 1, 2, 3, 4. See what the opponent has. We'll tap down the Bell Hunt. That can resolve. Yep, that's fine. Our highest converted mana cost is 2. So even stumbling on mana, this deck's quite powerful. So here, probably want the sleep. They'll probably bring in more removal, so quench. Stainful Stroke. Do we want this for Lyra? I really want to play at instant speed as much as possible, so don't want to bring those in. If Lyra drops, we're in trouble. So I think we get rid of Charter Course. Drop a Tempest Djinn. We'll go down and opt. Down a dive down. 2 more cuts. We'll bring in more general counters, so we're fine. Probably say another opt. Let's try it out like this. Being on the play with this deck does have an advantage. You can catch there's 2 mana spells with counters while still having a threat. This hand's tricky. Go Wizard into Wizard's Retort. We're on the draw, so I say we'll go. We have 2 draws to hit a second land. Wouldn't think that so the dispersal here, which is fine. We want to be able to catch like a early hero. Okay, that's perfect. We have all sorts of disruption. Depending on what they play, we can either spell pierce it, dive down and opt, or just Wizard's Retort. We really want to look to hit a Curious Obsession. We will actually okay with this. This doesn't apply much power, and we can just dive down to protect it, and then opt to try to find more of a response. Want to hit another land here. Obsession is another good draw. So we get another draw here. Land would be best. We'll just hold off. Hostage Taker, they'll exile. So if we hit the other line there, we would have been in a lot better position. Here we'll just go double Pteramander. I think we might have fallen too far behind in this game. I'll likely take one of the 2. The Obsession's not a bad idea. We're stumbling, so take us off our draws. They can also cast Stormtamer for protection. Still have a chance. We can counter what they play. I still think here the counter's right. Our chance of winning is to sleep them for a turn. We don't get that. And they mortify. That's fine. We are 1, 2, 3. No blockers. If we miss the line drop, we'll probably scoop. Okay, so we hit the line drop. We'll sleep our opponent here. Buys us another turn. Cast down. Yeah, I think they got this one. We'll just concede. Being on the play versus the draw with this deck is important. Seems like they brought more. Let's go down. I like the Faerie Duelist because we can flash it in. I think just in general, get rid of the ops. And bring in a negate. I haven't played this deck in probably 2 months, so I'm a little rusty. And at that time, it was best of 1 for rank. So you usually could just beat them up game 1. Whew, no lander. Yeah, so 19 lands is definitely where we need to be at, possibly 20. At least we could Obsession. We're doing this now, as we won't be able to protect. It forces them to play a removal spell right away for them to get value. So if they don't have it here, they get just 2 more draws. Actually really rough. Jeez. Spell Pierce isn't bad, at least it's some interaction. Just Spell Pierce here. Protects our hand, and it's more just to not let them know what we have. Holy. Here we'll just end the turn. Probably get rid of Blink of an Eye here. We're all in on this Mist-Cloaked Herald. They play Seraph here. Would have been great to be able to quench. Mono one-landers. They got there. So here, discard Stormtamer. So what we want is them to pay a mana to give a Vigilance. We'll let them make up their mind here. They take the quench. They play Dovin. Gain them quite a bit of life. Oh, they opt not to. Let's tap down here. We will block here. We've gone through a normal amount of cards here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we're forced into the dive down here. It's fine. They'll hit us for a lot. They'll draw a lot of cards, but unless they're using Dovin to gain life, we just need to be more aggressive. Probably dead regardless at this point. Yeah, we did. So this was a weird one. I don't know if it's just us playing 18 lands, but you'd think with all the card draw that we had that we would have at least drawn into 3 lands, but we'll tweak the deck list and give it another shot later. So thanks for watching, and leave a comment and make sure to subscribe. Thanks.